Oh, hi there everyone. So, welcome back. Alright, so I just thought we'd do a random video, shooting random things today. Alright, just cleaning my arrows off at first, just to make sure everything flies smoothly today. Because obviously, we don't want to take no risks. We don't want any problems arising for this one. I will check your comments out while I'm shooting. Alright, so please bear with me. So, obviously, this video is just random. You know what I mean? I just thought, well, I'm bored at the moment, I might as well just do something. So obviously, I'm doing this video. Alright, there will be some arrows that won't need cleaning, like that one. That's got a bit of mud on it, so just need to be a little bit careful. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you shoot an arrow that's dirty, you might get a misfire, or your arrow will curve off and hit something else. Now that's not what we're going to do here, because we've got a piece of artwork up there. Obviously my TV's just here, so I need to be particularly careful while I'm doing this. That arrow there is clean, this one is not. I just thought I would do a random video, okay, just because I felt like it was a good thing to do, you know. We're gonna move this out of the way, alright, just because we don't want anything getting broken. Okay, so we'll move that. We are going to have to move a couple of extra items out of the way, as far as I'm aware. Is that okay where it is? I suppose. I don't know. So, we have in total about 8 arrows. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 8. Yes, so we do have 8 arrows in total. Obviously, we are using 125 grain field tips. All right, these are 1 in 25s, so I believe they're the lighter versions of what I actually wanted to do originally. Eventually, we'll be sticking a drill bit inside one of these arrowheads, but we're probably going to take the screw bit out. Okay, now I might put a black bag over the top of this. Just in case, because I want to shoot this. Alright, now it's a can of spaghetti hoops. Okay, I just want to shoot random stuff, you know what I mean? So what better way to share this with my public, basically. Well, you're not my public, you are the internet's public, you are society's public. So let's get all that off of there. So this is 18 of spaghetti hoops. We will shoot it. Okay, it will probably be standing about here, maybe a little bit off the deck, so it's about here, so we don't blow straight the way through anything. We have a box inside of this one, so the center of the box is about here, I would say, roughly. We're going to aim for this thing first, because I don't know where these field tips will go through this type of stuff, so we will double check that. We're just going to set up our arrows now, just so I know that they're all done. And then, simple as, so this arrow tip looks like it's getting, well, that's weird. I think that's a problem with the arrow itself. Right, so we're going to use 7 arrows. It seems like this arrow does not want to do what I want it to do. So the arrowhead doesn't seem to want to screw in properly for some reason or another. Alright, so we're just going to use the rest of them. Alright, and yeah, I should have known that one had a problem actually, because it is marked up. Alright, I do have a marker on that arrow, so that's 2 arrows. So we're going to use 7 of these. Alright, I might need to adjust that arrowhead at some point. That's a bit filthy, but no bother. So the reason I wanted to do this video is because I just want to see what this bow and arrow set will actually do. Alright, now I noticed a few of you have said that I probably got this bow and arrow set out of B&M. Except that's one thing, yeah. B&M don't sell bows and arrows, so you got that one wrong, didn't you, bro? Yeah, well, I don't take the piss. Alright. Look, certain people have been hidden from using my channel because they just take the fucking piss. When I've been there for them, I've helped them, I've supported them, I've been a good friend to people. And people want to act like cunts. Well, do it on somebody else's time, not mine. So, 7 arrows in total. Obviously, we've had to leave this one out. We might still use this one just to hit the cardboard to see what happens with a blunt arrow, obviously. I mean, I don't see why the arrowheads themselves aren't going in. Ah! Okay. So it wasn't a problem with the arrow. It was a problem with the arrowhead. Okay, so one of the arrowheads didn't want to go in properly. So now we do actually have our 8 arrows. So we're going to use 4 and 4. So this arrow I'm going to keep back as a last resort fire. Okay, and then we're going to put these other 3 with it. So it'll be these 4 arrows at first hitting. I think our first shot we're going to go for this, just to see whether it will hit or not. Okay, whether it will go through. Then we're going to aim for the box. The last object that we are going to try is the tin. Okay, now I don't know how long this live stream is going to be, but I do hope you enjoy it. I will adjust my camera slightly so you can see all of what's going on here. We don't know as of yet. Okay, so put that there. Alright, these arrows are going to go just here for now. Alright, this one I'm going to put over here. And these extra 3 I'm going to put slightly off to the side of it so I know which arrow is the fucked up one. We do have a vegetable to shoot at as well. We have this carved, almost solid swede. Smells okay, but because of the colour and because of the fact that it's dried out, we will not be using this for any of my cooking. I just feel like it would be a better option to fire at. So probably end up sticking that on top of the tin and fire at it here. Might take us a couple of shots to hit this, but we'll see. We do have another box behind this, as I will show you. So I don't know whether you remember the live stream that I did, alright, where I was shooting around, bunting around and stuff. This is the box that, so this is the box I originally used. Alright, and as you can probably tell, there is multiple holes on this box, you know, like it's been shot to pieces by arrows, and yeah, it's done its task. It's held up well, alright, but we're going to use that for a backing, okay, because I don't want to take too many, I don't want to cause a lot of damage, alright, I just want to see what's going to happen here. Obviously we're going to try and hit this first. If I had a pen, I'd probably mark out a spot on this box. But in the meantime, we can just shoot away at it, not an issue. Look, I'm going to say this, right? I do these videos to give you something different to watch every now and again. And I would appreciate it if people could drop a like every now and again. I'm not gonna say, oh, drop a like or I'm not gonna release no more content. No, I'm not like that. Some YouTubers will be like that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, look, if you want to leave a like, feel free. All right, it won't offend me. All right. Even if you want to leave a dislike, I don't care. Either. If you want to subscribe and you want to keep up to date with what's going on my channel, please do. But yeah, this is just one of those videos where I thought, hey, why not? Like, let's just get on with it and just do what we've got to do. Yeah? So, I'm going to have to raise that up a bit more. What we're going to try and do is we'll stick that about there. Do you reckon? Right there? Yeah. I am firing the bow with this hand. Alright, this is my arrow hand, right? So when I pull back, I've got my fingers here. I don't have the correct equipment for my fingers, alright, at the moment, because I seem to have lost that piece somewhere around. Can't fucking find it, okay? So what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to remove this for now, okay? We're going to fire a couple of arrows at the box in different spots just to see what happens, and then from there we will go for accuracy tests. We do also have a little metal lid which we will probably try and glue to the box and then hit. I don't know whether it's going to do any good, but we can always try. That's all you can do. Or I could try and stick it to this and we could hit it there. I'll leave the choice up to you after we've done a couple of shots. We could also put this on here. So it's like a double shield. You've got to go through the first layer to hit the second. It's either at this rate. We will probably want to try to hit something like this. I mean, obviously the first arrow that hits this is going to be plain. And then obviously I want to see whether we can put something in front of it and still blow into this without a problem, okay? But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see on this. All right. We do also have this, which was the tablet from Temu that exploded in my house, by the way. Never buy a tablet off of Temu, please. I have fired at this a couple of times. All right. However, it's not a good idea to fire at the rubber side. All right, because if you hit the rubber with an arrow, I've already sussed this one out. Hit the rubber with an arrow, it bounces off. It only hits a little bit. But if you hit this side, the protection side itself, the arrow will go through to a certain extent. Right, but we want to see exactly what happens. So first arrow here, all right, we're going to go for our second arrow about roughly in this area, third arrow off to the side, and then the fourth arrow is going to be here, and then the last four arrows will probably do the accuracy. All right, this is just boredom, pure boredom, okay? So bear with me on it, all right? I'm going to pour a drink of pop, which is Dandelion and Burdock. If you like pop and you just want something different to drink, try Dandelion and Burdock. It's beautiful, ice cold, it really is. So let me read the comments, if there is any. No, Arthur Woodnison is not my best friend, so you can shut the fuck up for a start. You're getting fucking put in a timeout. I don't care about you. You're going to get a 30-minute timeout. Sorry, bruv, but you're out of order. All right. Brick, good to see you again, because we noticed you before. Fears, poop is your... Just let you know, Fears, yeah, pop is spelt P-O-P, not P-O-O-P, all right? If you're going to start doing that shit, okay, we're going to throw you off. Dump eggs everywhere. No, we're not dumping eggs everywhere. You look like a drunk man. Do I? I look like a drunk man. Well, we're going to chuck you into a timeout as well then. Fuck ya. Disgusting. Vice. Screw offers. Yeah, alright, you're an idiot. So, do you know what? A lot of you are just being foolish with your comments. You meant poop. Lizard King. I think I know exactly who you are. I think I do because you were on one of my live streams last time, weren't you? And you were just being just a bit stupid, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, if you're going to start that shit again, yeah, we're just going to ban you again, bro, and just keep banning you. I'm going to tell you now, all right? I'm not going to put up with people being rude or abusive, all right? Like, I do these videos just to give you the opportunity to watch something different. It may not be the best type of video, but it's something to do for me, all right? And it's something extra for you to watch if you're bored, all right? So, with all due respect, don't run your mouth, okay? Like, if you're going to run your mouth, I'll just put you in a timeout or I'll just hide you from the channel completely. Choice is up to you, okay? Like, either way, I don't care. All right? If you're just going to be fucking decent and just watch the video, then do so. Don't start running your chops, okay? Because you have no fucking clue. All right? Anyway, we're going to get onto this video. So, obviously, as you can see, the first couple of arrows are going to be on this section. We're going to do one over here and then one over here. I am shooting from my hallway door. All right, leads to my front door. And we're just going to see what happens. All right, obviously you can see the piece of vegetable that we're going to hit and then obviously the tin of swell. Oh, I'm getting trolled whether I like it or not. Well, then you're pathetic, aren't you? Seriously. You know what? I'm just going to ignore you then. I'm just going to ignore you. I'm not even going to bother reading your comments. You know what I mean? I'm getting trolled whether I like it or not. Yeah, really, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, mate, Jungle Bunny, fuck off. How about that? Simple as, isn't it? So, Jungle Bunny has just been hidden, all right, because of the comment. I don't know whether any of you's noticed that. I'm just, honestly, I'm going to start banning the lot of you. I'm not putting up with your shit. Not anymore. Well, at the end of the day, Killer Fears, all right, like, I'm not putting up with it, mate. All right, so, all of you, be respectful or fuck off. Simple as. All right? You literally, you all mean nothing to me. Unless you're a decent subscriber, okay, and you actually like the content I put it out. Look, it's not the best, all right? I'll say that. Oh, I'm getting bored. Am I fake? Am I? Hang on. I'm fake. Does this look like fucking fake skin to you, you fucking knob? You're a twat. Honestly, you have no clue what you are fucking doing. Hey, Miss Perfection. Guys, like, this woman is not going to take your shit. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Miss Perfection, I'm going to put you down as a moderator, actually. Right, like, if you want to fucking sort these people out, then do so. Yeah. It's good to see you on here, actually. Like, I've not seen you on one of my lives before. Well, not for a long time, actually. Hope you accept the moderation, Miss Perfection. Much appreciated. So, first arrow, like I said. Just setting this up. Make sure the arrow is nice and neat. So, first arrow. Okay, I'm going to admit that did a lot better than what I was expecting there. I'm going to admit on that one. Alright, like, that did a lot better. Surprisingly, it's come out the other side. Didn't expect it to, but hey ho. And you're calling me a bum. Seriously. Says the guy that's got nothing else to say. Nothing else to fucking comment. Next arrow, protection. Now, if I'm being honest, I did not expect that to happen. You know what? Just because of that one shot, I am putting on protection here because I just the string of the bow up against my arm there. And obviously, it's better to be safe than sorry, because if I end up scraping my whole entire arm up, I won't be able to do anything. Well, thank Perfection, much appreciated actually. People like Miss Perfection is a managing moderator. If she feels like you are being rude or abusive or being a troll, she will throw you out. And she has my full permission to do so. So, be fucking respectful. Hope you've been alright, Miss Perfection. Hope you've been doing well. Hope Nobed hasn't been fucking pestering you. So, third arrow, slightly much easier. I will admit, the bow that I've got isn't perfect. Alright, is that arrow? Okay, so last arrow, we're going to go off to the left this time. So one of these arrows has actually got a little bit of an issue, which I believe is that last one that I fired, which is this one here. But, oh, wow. Okie dokie. So, good tip, don't remove your arrows with your bare hand. So for third arrow went in just enough. We're going to put that arrow off to the side because that's bent. That is badly bent. No, that was the fourth arrow. So third, no, this was the second one, wasn't it? That did go all the way through this box. Came out about this much from the other side. Still pretty decent, I have to say. So this one, as you can see, this did go through our tablet cover. Alright. I've not touched this arrow. Alright, I've just left it how it is. You can see the ring from the actual screwing point that goes into the arrow down to about here. And then obviously the arrowhead screws in. But that was a fairly decent shot. Not perfect, but still decent. Last arrow didn't hit directly on the center, but it did go through. So it did cut through, and we had about this much of the arrow sticking out. So moving on to the next lot of targets. All right, we're going to keep this off now. So next target is our vegetable. Surprisingly, it's going to be the vegetable. Then we're going to go for the tin of spaghetti hoops and just see what happens. Hopefully we can get this one in 3 shots. Miss Perfection, do you want to get rid of that person, please? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, guys, we're not going to tolerate disrespect on here. Alright, be fucking respectful or fuck off. Alright, I'm a decent enough guy, but if you take the piss, yeah, I won't suffer it. So, vegetable. Right, okay, right, fair play, I missed. All right, like I'll call that one myself. Like I missed that. That's my fault. Wow, that just. Where the fuck did you go? Oh. So we did actually clip the vegetable. To be fair, we clipped it. We did clip it. I'm going to try and sit that there. We've got one last arrow for out of the three. All right. Thank you very much, Miss Perfection. Much appreciated. So we're just going to go fire this one last shot. All right. We're just going to adjust our protection here. I missed that again. Do you know what? Fuck this. I am going to hit this thing, whether it's the last thing I do. Does not matter. I am going to hit this thing. I swear down, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm going to hit it. Like, I'm determined. I haven't used this bow in a little while. Fucking hell. Right, we've got 2 arrows left, all right, and I am starting to take skin off. We're going to readjust that vegetable, all right. I mean, we're getting a pretty good spread here, but we've taken a piece off the vegetable here and we've carved through it here. We're going to get that arrow out of there, all right, and we're just going to fire it. You know what I mean? I don't care. Don't care. All right, we'll just see what happens. Do you know what? I'm actually surprised that some of you are even awake today. Right, well, that arrow went a bit straight. I am not getting this, am I? Okay, we'll go for a different angle here. Completely different angle. All right, fair play. I know when it's time to quit on that one. So it looks like the accuracy on this bow isn't good enough, or I'm just not shooting straight enough at this. And as you can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arrows here have gone in perfectly straight. You know what I mean? Like, not an issue. 1 arrow here has gone off to the side. I did notice that we did clip our vegetable kind of nice and neat here with our first shot, and then where's the last one I just did? The last one was this piece here. Obviously that's actually quite moist there, so that is definitely a hit. Let's see if I can hit the can this time. All right, like, again, got to remember, because the arrows are fiberglass, all right, you don't really want to remove them with your bare hands. Please pay careful attention to that one, all right? If you do have a bar and arrow set, please, for your own safety, do not remove your arrows with your bare hands, okay? Use an arrow stop, all right? An arrow stop grip, all right? It's more commonly in England is known as an arrow stop, all right? Which is basically a piece of rubber that fits in your hand that grips around the arrow and you pull your arrow out, all right? Don't know what it's called in America, all right? So I know Americans and British people have completely different words for things. We are getting these arrows straight through these boxes though. Yeah, we are. We are going to hit this tin in a spaghetti hoop, so we're going to hit it with an arrow that I know I don't care about, with a broken arrow. So what we're going to do, trust in the box. Trust in the box. You know what? Just to be safe, rather safe than sorry here, we're going to do that just to be a little bit safer. I don't know where I'm going to hit that, so I'm going to put that on top of there, just because. We are going to fire the broken arrow first. Alright, so bear with me, people. Yeah, we know it's terrible, and it says your name is Hypocrite. So, bro, if you're a hypocrite, yeah, then you need to get the fuck out of here. I won't stand for hypocrites. Look, I know I'm a terrible shot, people. I know that. I'm not going to deny that one. Yeah? This is just literally just practice. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Okay. We all see what you all mean. Don't worry. Well, I do plan on going to a range at some point. Okay. All right. Fucking hell. We did clip the tin, but still not a pass through. All right. We're just going to leave it low this time. Leave it low and fire in. If I come down at it. Oh, that is really fucking hurting. Right. I did not expect that. I'm going to check that desk. Okay, we just went straight in underneath this can. It loosened the arrow. We're going to try one more time for that one. I'm going to remove those other arrows though. That kept a bit of fucking polystyrene on it, didn't it? Look, I'm not a perfect shot, people. I didn't claim to be a perfect shot. You know what I mean? So, alright, that's perfect. That's the one that's fucking coming out. I'm going to try and hit this fucking tin one more time on the box. Just because I'm bored, I feel like it. Nothing else to do at the moment. Thank you for sticking around, everyone, even if you are a bunch of trolls. Seems like the only person that's genuine here is Miss Perfection. You know what? That was pretty close. It did hit the tin, it hit the top of the tin. So, that scratchy arrowhead as well. So we did kind of nick the top of the tin here. Again, I shouldn't have removed that arrow without the cloth itself. All right, a bit of a mistake on my part there. Again, that is not going in, is it? You know what, let's try one perfectly good arrow here. See if this makes a difference. Perfect. Spot on. Now, I did not expect that to just go through. All right, I kind of expected it to, if I'm being honest, I expected it to hit the tin, and because of the amount of pressure in the tin, all right, being a pressurized can, obviously, all right, I would have expected this to have gone, not through it, but bounced off of it. So we're gonna take that off. I don't know if you can see this, but that did go through. Surprisingly, it's not left a mark on the arrow. It's just the amount of sauce that was on that. I'm going to wipe that arrow again. I will be cleaning these arrows after today's use. Alright, I will be cleaning them. So you don't have to worry, people. Again, don't do this at home, alright? Like, there's been a couple of times when I've hit my wall, I've hit the back of the TV, You know, I've even hit my sofa a couple of times. Don't do this if you don't know what you're doing. All right, like you probably end up hurting yourself, no doubt about it. Also, if your arrowheads start to, you see this piece on this side here, right? If that starts to fold over, try not to use that arrow. All right, just because you might end up hurting yourself. All right, but surprisingly, that arrow went through. You could tell there's a bit of a splatter on the box here. Yeah, but just to show you on there, that's the exit, that's the entry. Pretty decent. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it to go through. I really wasn't, which is actually quite surprising for me. I'm shocked that I managed to hit the can itself. All right, now if I can hit the can, why can't I hit the vegetable? It's not why I'm aiming it. It's about how I'm shooting the bow. I've noticed that. All right, I've noticed that whilst I was missing, I was holding it there like so. And a matter of fact, what I should have gone is up and then draw extra back and then aim down at the target. I've noticed that when I was a youngster and I did a residential school trip, the archery tutor on the residential trip would tell you, right, and when you put an arrow in, pull back, aim up, bring back as you bring down and lean forward slightly. And that's what I just did with that last shot. I thought, well, hang a minute, I'm missing. What's a better option here? I think I know what to do now. And luckily, our last shot was the can. It was an alright shot, but it wasn't perfect. Sweating like mad at the moment. I've got the heating on as well because I'm trying to dry my duvet cover off and my bed sheet as well, because I had to go into the wash this morning. Regular laundry. Key to good morale, honestly. So, that, do you know what? That tin there is still self-bleeding. So, if you were shot with a field tip and it went through your leg or your arm, removing that arrow is going to cause you to bleed out. I mean, this is just, yeah, that's just good tip. Don't get shot with an arrow. Don't. It's not going to be ideal for you. It's going to hurt. And plus, you'll bleed all over the place. So, choice is up to you. I will be doing another video at some point. We're just going to continue with a bit of a chat. Alright, just because I need to somehow try and swing the camera back around, alright, so you can see my face. But give me a moment. Let me put this in the bin. Perfect. Poor Rise Above the Sorrows. Are you still running your mouth, are you, shit brain? Poor Rise Above the Sorrows, everyone. Welcome, Rise Above the Sorrows. Welcome. Listen, I've already got my girlfriend, all right? So you don't even know the full fucking story. One, Miss Perfection is not Zach D's girlfriend. I do know who Zach D's girlfriend is, but I'm not going to tell you. Listen, Rise Above the Sorrows, I've got a question for you. Got a question, yeah? Why are you being the way you are? Why are you being the biggest knobhead that anyone's ever seen? Because we've all got a little bit of a suspicion on who you are. Obviously, we can't prove it at the moment, but when you're going to have a hell of a time explaining yourself. You really are. Look, you're a fool to yourself, bruv. Yeah? You don't know who I am. You don't know what I'm capable of doing. Yet, all you want to do is sit there and run your mouth off. Don't know why. Mate, I don't start drama online, right? All I fucking do, yeah, is start on people that I know have done wrong. Okay? So you can shut your mouth on that one, alright? I don't start fucking internet drama. One, I'm not a part of the Week Club. I don't want anything to do with those scumbags. Alright? I'm not a part of fucking Larry. I don't like the guy anymore. Yeah, I never fucking have done. Alright? Larry's a fucking idiot. Right? Who else? Eric. Yeah. Eric, Via Follower. Centerfire. Yeah? Complete fucking knobhead. Then there's you, Rise Above the Sorrows. You're a fucking idiot too. Oh, you're telling me to leave Larry alone. What? When he's the one who came back to me? When he unblocked me? He unblocked me and said, oh, let's be friends. Come on. Mate, I'll fucking speak to Larry. Maybe you need to sort your fucking shit out, huh? Mate, you're a fucking idiot. You don't get none of your information correct. Let me just state that, all right? You don't get your information correct. And do you know why I say that, yeah? Like, stop bullying Larry, stop harassing him. Well, how about, yeah, if Larry would stop fucking messaging people that don't want to be messaged? How about that? Yeah? Listen, I'm a decent enough guy until somebody pisses me off, all right? Like, if somebody pisses you off, yeah? Miss Perfection, yeah, this guy, right, made a YouTube channel called Rise Above the Sorrows, all right, and just started random bullshit with people. And he's the one sitting there, yeah, right? He's the one sitting there right now saying, oh, you lot like to cause drama on the internet. Someone's got to call you out on it. Well, isn't that what you're doing? Isn't that what you're doing? You're the one starting drama now for no reason. We don't care about you, bruv. We don't care about you, Rise Above the Sorrows. We don't fucking care. Yeah, say what you want. Do what you want. We don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? We don't care about you. So why are we even going to watch your videos? Huh? Why am I, as a human being, going to waste my time watching your videos, slating me off, and all my other fucking people, right, when you don't even know what you want from life? How about that? Do you know your life's mission? Do you know your goal in life? No, you don't. No, you don't. And do you know what? That's a shame. You sucker. Yeah, whatever, bruv. Listen. Right? Oh, yeah, I know exactly what my life's goal is. My life's goal is to help people move forward instead of moving backwards. People that don't want to listen, I'm not going to help them. Simple as. Yeah? The people that do want to listen to my advice, that know, oh, I know nothing, says the one sitting there, yeah, being a keyboard warrior. Says the one being a keyboard warrior. You see what I mean, people? Miss Perfection ain't going to suffer your shit. You just gonna say what the fuck you want. This lassie ain't gonna put up with yous. She's not gonna put up with your crap. You know what I mean? Oh, you telling me to cry more? Does it look like I'm crying? Does it? I'm actually laughing. With how stupid you lot are. Like, you're actually wasting your time to be keyboard warrior trolls. Maybe go outside, touch the grass once in a while, get a life, you know? Would that be a better solution? Oh, bruv, that's getting your comment's gonna get reported. Brah. Yeah, that's going down as a hate speech, you idiot. And you know what? Brilliant. Your comment's just been reported, bruv. That's hate speech right there, guarantee it. You watch what happens to your channel. You know what? Like, I'm a decent enough person, okay? But I'm not going to withstand people that don't know their shit, okay? Like, if you're going to come at me or other people, yeah? No, he hasn't. And if I said that to Larry, yeah, he'd probably go and fucking say, who said that? You obviously don't know Larry that well then, do you? You obviously don't know Larry that well if you're saying that. Like, guys, calm your shit down. You know what I mean? You have no clue what you're going on about. You're just all being keyboard warriors. You're all just chatting shit. You know what? Chat your shit. Chat your shit. Go on. Keep talking rubbish. Keep talking rubbish. I'm not fussed. Hey, Miss Perfection, don't explain yourself to these people. Honestly, they're not worth the time or the effort to explain yourself to. Not. Because you know what? Yeah. If these people think that by doing what they're doing now on my live stream, that they're going to get a rise out of me or they're going to wind me up to the point of threatening them or something, it's not going to happen. Not going to work. I mean, you people can sit there. You can say what you want. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, the bullshit that you're trying to create with me is just going to give me more viewers. It's just going to give me more subscribers. So why am I even bothered about it? Say what you want in my videos. Say what you want on my live streams. I get more attention from that. I get more attention from the haters. Oh dear. Rise above the sorrows. You really need to sort your fucking facts out. Honestly, get your facts right, bruv. Honestly, you really do need to get your facts right, man. You really do. Get your facts right before you start causing shit in it. And you're not even causing shit at the moment. You're just chatting waff. That's what you're doing, is you're chatting bollocks. You don't even know what the fuck to say. Yeah? I could stump you in fucking 3 sentences. Do I need to? Can I be bothered? Nah. You're not worth it. You're not worth it, bro. I'll say that now. You're not worth it. I was going to do a video on you. And I thought, well, what's the point? What's the point in going up against this idiot? Like, one, he's not getting his facts right. He's just being a keyboard warrior. He's being a knobhead. Yeah. And he needs to get a fucking life. So do you know what? Say what you want. Say what you want, bro. Go ahead. If you want your time to speak, now is your time to speak. Why have you got a problem with me and my mates? Bruv, I'm not even doing a video on you. You're not worth my effort. You're not worth the effort, bro. You're not. How is it worth my time and my effort to create a video on you when I'm not bothered? Huh? Oh, you must care. You must care, because you go and do videos on everyone else, so you must care. You might sit there and listen, everyone, yeah, that types, right, sits there and says, oh, I don't care, I don't care. Well, no, you do fucking care. You do care, bruv. You do. Don't lie. You do care. But do you know how I know you care? Because you've typed in, I don't care. That's how I know that you actually give a shit whether or not I do a video. Yeah? Because then you'll just do another video against me. Yeah? Like, I can't even be bothered with you. You're not even on my list of people to fucking do a video on. Right, alright. Rise above the sorrows, yeah? Listen, yeah? Brian Delivers You the Goods, yeah, didn't just betray you, bro. He betrayed me, he betrayed Zach, he betrayed Ty, he betrayed every fucking person that he could have betrayed. Yeah, you ain't the only one, bro. You ain't the fucking only one he's betrayed. If your problem is with Brian Delivers You the Goods, then concentrate on that fucking idiot. Why are you concentrating on people like us when we're not your issue? Yeah? Your issue, like you've just stated, your issue is Brian delivers you the goods because he betrayed you, yeah? So do you know what? Yeah? He betrayed me. He betrayed everyone. Alright? He's a fucking flip-flop. And you know that. You know that because he betrayed you. Yeah? So if he betrayed you, why are you not just concentrating on him? Huh? Why are you not just concentrating on the person that gave you the issue to begin with? More to the point, why are you even letting this guy get to you? Like, rise above the sorrows. Why are you letting Brian get into your head? Huh? June. Now I know who you are. Wow. There's only one person that uses that fucking word. Bro. You've just broken affidavit. You've just broken an affidavit against Ty. Wow. What a fucking idiot. What an idiot. Bro. Oh my word. Listen, it doesn't matter who you think is a loser or not. Alright? Like, have you ever thought about you being a loser? Yeah. You're right, Laser. Someone is about to be in trouble. Because when I go and tell fucking Ty that you've just used that fucking word, he's going to know who you are, and then you're going to get... Police! Open the door! You think people are dumb? Ha ha! Wow! June Butt Films is a loser. There's only one person that uses that like that. Only one person. So now I know who you are. I'm not going to know. Do you know what? I'm going to do you a favour. I'm not going to mention your name on here. But I am going to tell Ty that you've done that. And you know what? Just to be certain, I've just taken a screenshot as well. So do you know what? Good luck to you, bruv. Good luck to you. Bruv, listen, you're breaking an affidavit. I'd suggest that you stop there. All right, I would. Laser, good to see you again, bro. Good to see you, brother. Listen, people, yeah, Rise Above the Sorrows is one of these types of people, yeah. He's a two-faced little cunt, for a start, yeah. He's had an accident in the past, yeah, which claims to have PTSD, but he doesn't. Yeah, we know who you are. Yeah. We know exactly who you are. And you know what? Yes, you are in trouble for it, Rise Above the Sorrows, because there is an affidavit at the moment. So you can't even mention his name. Yeah, because otherwise, police. You do realise that you're doing wrong, don't you? You do realise you're just being an idiot. Oh, we know you've had problems with people. Yeah, we know you've got a personal issue with some of us. But what we don't understand is, what is your problem? Like, what actually is the issue with all of us? Because, I mean, you say yeah, it's because we all start drama. I don't start drama for no reason. I just do what I fucking want. Yeah? If I feel like someone's being a knob, I'll call them a knob. I'll call them out on that. Like, you're being a knob, bruv, yeah, calm it the fuck down. Yeah? That's what I do. Yeah? You're saying, yeah, that people need to call people out, yeah, on fucking this and that and something else. No, you don't. What's it got to do with you? Huh? What's it got to do with you? And listen, if Brian delivers you the goods, yeah, betrayed you, bro, yeah, then maybe you need to look at fucking working with all of us. Yeah? Because Brian delivers you the goods, yeah, fucking betrayed every single one of us. You ain't the only one, Rise Above the Sorrows. You ain't the only one, bruv. Yeah? Like, if that's all your problem is, yeah, then grow up. Alright? Just grow up a bit, bro. Alright? Like, look, at the end of the day, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, because it's just used the word Junebug Films. There's only one person out of every single person that hates Ty. There's only one person that uses that word. So yeah, I do know who it is. Yeah, I do. Miss Perfection, do you want to get rid of that last person there for me? Please? If you're still there. Be appreciated. Listen. So, the guy from Australia, if you'll notice, there's a guy called Boss Nation 200. That's the guy. Yeah? Get rid of him. So, the guy from Australia, yeah. Alright. So basically what it is, alright, is this guy, Rise Above the Sorrows, yeah, he's starting on me and a bunch of my other pals. No reason whatsoever, nothing. Miss Perfection, it's the one with the white bee in the pink circle. White bee, pink circle. Nice to meet you too, Luke. Lovely to meet you. So, Rise Above the Sorrows, right, has got a problem with me and some of my mates. He's actually just let slip who he is. Alright, don't worry, I'll deal with it then. I'll deal with that one. Cool. He's started on a lot of people that I know, that I'm cool with. He's saying that he was betrayed by called Brian Delivers You the Goods. Obviously, Brian Delivers You the Goods, yeah, has betrayed a lot of people in the past. Like, the guy's an idiot, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care, yeah. But Rise Above the Sorrows seems to have a problem with me and all of my other friends because we start unnecessary drama on YouTube. No, we don't. We just bite back at the people that are doing videos against us. Yeah, I don't really start drama, do you know what I mean? I couldn't care less. Like, I only upload live streams every now and again. Mate, I'm doing him a favour by not even letting his name slip on it. You know what I mean? I'm going to do him a favour, because if I mention his name on here, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to do videos on him. Yeah, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to do him a favour. Yeah, I'll keep his name quiet on here. Yeah, but as soon as I get off this live stream, I'm telling a few people. Yeah, because Rise Above the Sorrows is actually a little bit out of order. Yeah, like he's saying Brian Delivers You the Goods. All right, betrayed him. Okay, well, like I've just said several times, Brian Delivers You the Goods betrayed everyone. He betrayed everyone, bro. Yeah. So I don't see why Rise Above the Sorrows here is going after me and all my mates. You know what I mean? He's just being a fool to himself. You know what I mean? Like, I know who he is. I know who he is. I'm not going to say it on here, because that would be disrespectful. Yeah? But you know what I am going to do? Yeah? I'm going to give people the benefit of the doubt here. Okay? Like, at the end of the day, yeah, all these haters. Mate, I've already got a girlfriend. I don't need Miss Perfection. So, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to report that comment, because that's out of order. Misinformation. Sorted. Remove the comment. Simple as. Lovely. Look. Rise Above the Sorrows, yeah, you really need to think, alright? Like, if Brian betrayed you, yeah, deal with him. Well, you're getting thrown out for a start. No, he doesn't rule. He's actually an idiot. So listen, yeah, Rise Above the Sorrows, right? If Brian is your problem, yeah, go and deal with Brian. Stop wasting your time, yeah, trying to cause shit against me and a bunch of other people. We couldn't care less about you. We've not done videos on you. We don't want to do videos on you because we can't be fucking bothered. You know what I mean? You ain't even... So it's like this, yeah? This is you, Rise Above the Sorrows. This is you. This is my list. Right? Where do you think you come on my list? Top of the list? Bottom of the list? You're not even on the list. You're not even on the list of people for me to go against. Nobody is. Nobody's on my list for people to go against on YouTube because I just can't be fucked. Can't be bothered with it. I really can't. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, alright, like, people seem to forget something, yeah, alright, like, we've had multiple wars, multiple battles all across the ages, yeah. For a human being to sit there and start shit, yeah, when all these older generation people have fought for your lives, have fought for people to be nice to one another, you go and disrespect the older generation like that. Mate, you're out of order. You really are. You're a very unhinged person, John Weston. I know I am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know I'm unhinged. I know I am. Tell me something I don't know, bruv. I know I'm unhinged. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, I'm unhinged. I'm fucking mental. Who cares? Of course I'm unhinged, bruv. Of course I fucking am. You really think I don't know that? Of course I fucking know I'm unhinged. Who cares? My girlfriend doesn't care. I don't care. Her parents don't care. My friends don't care. Why are you the only one who actually gives a shit? Huh? Why are you the only one who cares that I'm unhinged or that other people are starting their shit? Oh no. Oh dear, you really need to learn to get a life, bruv. You really do. Go outside, touch the grass once in a while, you fucking hermit. Fucking hermit. We know who you are. We know who you are, Rise Above the Sorrows. It's pretty obvious now. Right, so Rise Above the Sorrows used to be friends with Cyber Metal Punk, Out of Heaven, and all the other lads as well. So we know exactly who Rise Above the Sorrows is. Wasn't the person I was thinking of originally, was it? No, it wasn't. Now I know exactly who you are. There's only ever been one person that's ever called me unhinged. I know who you are, bro. I know who you are. And do you know what, yeah? I told you straight at one point, Rise Above the Sorrows, yeah? Like when you were sitting in your car and I did a video call with you and I fucking told you straight. Right? Listen, I don't care about what you've got to say, bro. Yeah? Nor does anyone else. Like, look, if your problem, yeah, is you don't know how to deal with shit that comes to you, then maybe you need to go on a fucking personal retreat or something because you're just being a fool to yourself. You really are. Well, no, that's not all you need to know. Come back to the camera. I'm gay. Fuck you. Fuck you, Nobbit. You call me gay. Chris Watts. Hello, Chris. You gonna jump on the bandwagon as well, mate? Everyone's starting, so everyone's starting. Do you know what? Funniest live stream I've ever had, people. Funniest fucking live stream ever. Mate, you people are fucking pathetic. Wow. Oh my word. Honestly, do you not even know when to get a life? Hey, Miss Perfection. It's okay, don't hide anyone anymore. Unless they're making comments about you, yeah, don't hide them, alright? I want to see what people are putting towards me. Right? If they're saying stuff against you, yeah, right? Then yeah, hide them. But if they got, yeah, just leave them on. Alright, I'm not bothered. It's actually good to know what they're saying because it means I can respond. Oh yeah. Oh, you feel like you're watching an old fucking tape from the 1980s. Well, yeah, whatever. Are these the only insults you've got to throw at me? Come on. I've heard better insults, yeah, from my fucking younger brother when he was just born. Like, come on. I'll throw some proper insults, will ya? Fucking hell, you're boring me now. Absolutely boring me. You really are boring. Like, do you even know how to throw a proper insult? Seriously, do you even know how to... I like the stream. Much appreciated. Glad you like the stream. Thank you very much. Don't be a ding meanie. I'm being a meanie, insecure little man. Yeah, whatever. Well, says the fucking one who's been a keyboard warrior. But you know, I actually get decent women to like me and like Jim. Wow! Bro! Yeah, I know exactly who you are, bro. You are pathetic. You're one of two people. You're either Jay or Eric. One or the other. Yeah. Outright, either Jay or Eric. Do you know what? I'm not going to say which one I think you are more, because I think it would damage your reputation as a person. Yeah, at least I ain't like you, trying to be a fucking knobhead. I mean, at least I ain't the one, yeah, fucking downing people all the time. At least I ain't the one wasting my time, yeah, with fucking idiots like you, doing videos, fucking putting comments up and whatnot. You really think I care? Why should I care about what you say, huh? Why should I care about what you do or say, bruv? I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. You're an idiot. You're a fool to yourself, bruv. You are. Face it, you're a fool to yourself. Like, that's what you are. You're a fool. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bruv? Like, do you not have anything better to do with your days? You know what I mean? Bruv. Whatever. Honestly, like, usually I ain't even throwing a decent insult. You ain't even throwing a decent insult my way, and you know what? That's kind of sad, really. It is. It's kind of sad that you think you're big. Do you know what? My mum taught me well. Yeah? A big man isn't one who starts. A big man is the one who fucking sits there and laughs at it all. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I could not care less what you say. I will sit there and laugh at you all day long. I don't care. Say what you want. Do what you please. It does not bother me. You just really think I actually give a shit? Well, you're mistaken there. Some people just don't know when to shut their mouths, do they? Wow. Do you know what? I'm actually glad that you are starting your shit. I'm actually glad about it, because I needed a good laugh this morning. I really did. And do you know what? You're giving me that good laugh. So thank you. You've actually done something good for someone that you don't like. How do you feel now? Huh? How do you feel? You've done something good for someone that you don't like. You've actually brightened up my day by starting your shit. Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. I fucking love it. Well, what you saying? You have diarrhea pants on? Really? No, I don't. No, I don't. Whatever. Honestly, you're taking the insults quite respectfully. Do you know what it is? Yeah, JR. All right, like these people they're just idiots. They're keyboard warriors. If they saw me face to face, they'd probably shit themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just don't know how to be decent people. You know what I mean? They'll never get married. They'll never get married. They'll never have fucking kids. And if they do, I hope they get their kids taken off of them. They do. Oh, what's Kadeem the King gonna do? You really think I care about that guy? No. I don't care about him. I don't care about Kadeem the King. What the fuck's he gonna do? Another keyboard warrior like yourself. You know what I mean? You're all keyboard warriors. Honestly, like, yous are all keyboard warriors. Yous don't even know how to throw an insult. You can't even throw a proper insult. Oh, I'm going to tell this person, I'm going to tell that person. This person's not even biting back at me. I want this person to kick off. Whatever. Honestly, like, can't be bothered with you. Can't be bothered. You know what I mean? Say what the fuck you want. I don't care. Go ahead. Keep on going, Rise Above Sorrows. Keep going. Keep going. Honestly, I don't care. Like, you ain't even on my list of people to deal with, bruv. Yeah? I couldn't care less about you. Like, do you even know who you are? Do you even know what you're capable of? Like, how do you even think, that the internet lives on so long? Huh? You do realise, that eventually, alright, people like yourself ain't going to be able to get on the internet. Give it another 10, 20 years, and internet security is going to be that advanced, that all trolls are going to be got rid of. You won't even get allowed on the internet by the time the fucking internet's got its fucking major security in place. You won't. I mean, you're just being a fool to yourself, bruv. I want Kadeem and Larry to collab and do a video on you. Well, do you know what? Let them. I couldn't care less. Couldn't care less, mate. Couldn't care less. Hang on. So, let's get this right, yeah? You want Kadeem and Larry to go and do a decent one yourself, because you know I ain't going to respond to you because you're not worth my time or my effort. Well, that's very adult-like of you, innit? Now you're just acting like an immature little brat. Now you're just being a child. You know what I mean? You're not going to get a rise out of me, bruv. Rise above the sorrows, rise above the sorrows. Yeah, whatever. Rise above the sorrows. More like put people down in the dumps. That's what you should be called. That's exactly what you should be called. Because you're not even doing a good job of it. I know what you can rename yourself as. How about this one? Yeah? Rise above the sorrows versus people I don't care about. How about that one? Maybe that'll make your channel a little bit more popular. Because you're just going up against people that you don't care about. But you obviously do care. You obviously do care, bruv. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be still sitting there. You know what I mean? You wouldn't still be sitting there trying to run your mouth, bruv. You know what I mean? So, you obviously do care what people fucking say or think about you. You know what I mean? You're a fool to yourself, man. You're a fool to yourself. Why am I going to waste my time with you? Huh? Why am I going to waste my time with you when you're just a fool? You're making yourself look stupid. That's what you're doing. You're making yourself look like a fucking child, bro. That's what you're doing. You're making yourself look that immature, alright, that I can't even be bothered with you. So say what you want. Like, you see, you're not even sitting there typing anymore. Because deep down, you know I'm right, bruv. Yeah? Like, you've got no fucking sense in your mind whatsoever. I will have a good rest of my day, JNR. I really will. Thank you very much for turning up, bro. It's much appreciated of you. I'm sorry you've had to sit there and listen to all the crap that's been fucking popping up. Really am. I apologise for you sitting there to have to listen to that. Yeah, you're right, Miss Perfection. He is. Very much so. Immature troll. Very much so. What a shame. What a shame. I mean, who knows? Rise Above the Sorrows could actually be a very decent person if he fucking just learned to fucking let shit go. But unfortunately he doesn't, so that's his problem. And do you know what I've noticed? Yeah. Rise Above the Sorrows, yeah. Disappears out the chat, and then somebody else comes in, and then he comes back. So he's obviously got multiple accounts. See, unlike you, Rose, yeah, I will actually do live streams and I'll sit there and I'll listen to whatever you've got to say. I don't care. What, nothing more to say, bruv? No? Well, if you've got nothing more to say, neither have I, to be fair. No? Nothing? No? Not got any more pathetic insults to throw at me? No? Oh well, what a shame. What a shame that Rise Above the Sorrows cannot even continue the shit that he started. You know what? So pathetic. This Rise Above the Sorrows character is just childish. He's a moron, basically. Complete moron. And you know what? Whether or not you lot like the word or not, I'm going to say this. Yeah? Rise Above the Sorrows is a retard. And I'm going to say that word open, honestly, and I don't care whether you want to fucking bite at me for using that. I don't care. I am saying it about one person only. That's Rise Above the Sorrows, and he is a retard. He is. He's stupid. Gone in the head, thick as a daisy. You know what I mean? Actually, saying that, a daisy has more intelligence than Rise Above the Sorrows. So, good lad. Good lad for popping up on my live stream. Thank you for using the words that you've just used. I mean, I really appreciate it. I really do. I actually appreciate you turning up Rise Above the Sorrows, because you know what? You've done something really good for someone you don't like. You brightened up my day and you've given me a big smile across my face. So do you know what? Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. Do you know what, Miss Perfection? I think that's probably it for now. Much appreciated. Please keep in contact. All right. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on here. All right. A big shout out to Rise Above the Sorrows for being an immature little brat who doesn't even know how to throw an insult properly. Thank you very much for brightening my day up. I appreciate the insults. Thank you very much. Because you don't like me and you brighten my day up. Love it. Love it. People, that is all from me, your boy John Weston. I hope you all have a lovely day. Please take care of yourselves, all right? Quick message for Kadeem the Kid. Yeah, Kadeem, I don't care about you. I never have done. I don't even know who you are. I couldn't care less about you. I've heard other people speak about you, but I don't care. All right. Anyway, people, that's it from me. All right. Take care of yourselves. Message for Larry. Larry, yeah, listen, just block me again. Don't want to know. All right. Like, we don't get along well with each other. It's as simple as that. Like, you're never going to fucking realize that I don't want to hear your shit, and you're never going to accept that I have a go at you, because you just stress me out. So leave it at that. All right. Anyway, thank you very much for everyone turning up. It's been an absolute pleasure to sit there and listen to your crap. It's been an absolute pleasure because you've all brightened up my day. You have. You've all brightened up my day. And do you know what I'm going to do now? I am going to turn this live stream off. I'm going to whack my music up full pelt. And I am going to fucking sit and enjoy my day. The sun is shining. Yeah. The birds are tweeting. And it's fucking boiling outside. So do you know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to get a tan. I'm going to touch the grass. Yeah, I'm going to get some fresh air in my lungs. Because unfortunately, all you keyboard warriors out there just sit in your house like a bunch of idiots. You know what I mean? So thank you very much. Been an absolute pleasure. Really has. Take care, people.